At 5:30, we do have some of this activity that bubbles up east of the I-35 corridor. So Kansas City may still notice a few scattered storms as these begin to initiate. This includes those along the I-49 corridor close to Butler and Pleasanton, Missouri. Now, I wanted to stop the clock specifically at 7 p.m. because this computer model wants to pick up on some discrete supercells close to Warrensburg and Harrisonville. Now, it's not going to be exactly in these locations. Remember, we're talking about the future here, but these isolated supercells or discrete storms would certainly cause some issues, as we could see some rotation within these storms and very large hail as well. So they continue to wave on in from the southwest, tracking to the northeast, Chillicothe, Richmond, Marshall, Sedalia within the bulk of the activity. And this is going to continue through the late evening hours, and because of that stream of intense storms coming from the southwest, the Storm Prediction Center now has that moderate risk, the level 4 or 5. You see it right here for part of a region from Butler, Clinton, now Warrensburg is included on that moderate risk through Sedalia and Marshall. Then that enhanced risk includes Harrisonville and into Pleasanton, Kansas, and then slight risk for Kansas City. So I would say no matter what color you're in, just keep that safe place in mind. Be sure you have your Storm Shield app, the 41 Action News app, so that if you are out running errands, if you are picking up the kids from school or from after school activities around 4 or 5 p.m., you can check where the storms are and get alerts on if there are any warnings if you're out and about. So that'll be definitely a good idea to remember where your safe place is as well at home. So your tornado risks, maybe on the low to moderate side. We could see a few isolated tornadoes with these storms, but large hail and flash flooding also a primary concern. Flash flood watches are in place for our southern counties, which does include Garnett, Pleasanton, Butler, up through Clinton and Sedalia, as we will see an additional inch to 2 inches possible. You saw on the computer run how we will have waves and waves of these heavy rainfall storms east of I-35. So that's likely where the heaviest rain will set up, impacting Marshall, Sedalia, Clinton, and through Pleasanton, where isolated areas of 3 inches cannot be ruled out later on tonight. So this will be our main focus for this evening. We'll be monitoring it closely. We'll have a team out there. We've got our sky tracker out there as well with Captain Greg monitoring the storms that begin to develop from the sky. We'll have crew from the ground. Gary Lezak and I will be also watching those in studio here this evening. Now you'll notice storm after storm still on our 7-day forecast. There will be another threat for severe weather even tomorrow afternoon and evening, mainly in Kansas, but could make it into northwest Missouri as well. So lots to monitor this evening. Stay weather